Well, welcome everybody back to the Flying Doghouse. It's Pilot Lounge breaking news. So I thought I would do a few updates for things happening in the sim over the last week and change. It's been about 2 weeks, I think, since we've done a Pilot's Lounge update. So many of you are probably aware, particularly if you watched the developer update from last week, that Sim Update 1 for 2024 has been delayed. The target release date was February the 18th. The new date is TBD. So they're taking a look at continuing to do some beta testing, and looks like maybe we'll have a beta build. So at any rate, I'm definitely not upset about that. I would rather have it be pushed out a bit and have less to deal with. So that is the latest from Microsoft and Asobo. Also, I understand that there has been a update on the 2020 side of the house to some of the files that were included in World Update 17 for the UK and for Ireland. So there are some new locations that have been included and some enhancements also added. So I guess visit your marketplace and your content manager and have at it with that update. As far as new aircraft are concerned, I guess the ones that are at least on my radar screen being worthy of note would be the easy for me to say, the Hawker Nimrod, and then the Hawker Fury was released by Airplane Heaven, and that release has been pushed out for both PC and Xbox. So I've seen some chatter about that, but I thought I would mention it here as well. So there we go. Let's also switch over to Flightsim.to. So there are a few aircraft updates that have been released. So the Douglas DC9, which is an FSX conversion, has been released. So I invite you to check that out. And I think about 2 weeks ago, the Vans RV7 was updated. And I'm not sure that I mentioned in the last Pilot's Lounge, the Robin DR400 is also out there and available. That was updated about 2 months ago. So if any of those hold interest, check those out. And if you haven't downloaded this Percival Mughal, you got to go get it. It's just totally awesome. It's very, very fun to fly, very maneuverable, and they have done some additional updates to that. I think they looked at some texturing and a few other things. So there we have it. So I guess we'll all get to stay tuned for when the new release is going to be out and about. And I guess last but not least, I just mentioned to you that if you've got an NVIDIA graphics card on your computer and you've been having crashes to desktop in 2024 in particular, for goodness sakes, do yourself a favor and download the new NVIDIA app. It is absolutely a game changer. At least it has been for me. So I'm using the optimizations for OBS and for Flight Sim 2024 and for 40th Anniversary Edition 2020. But what this will do is it will give you the opportunity to go in and optimize your particular settings based on your hardware. So at any rate, this has made a significant difference for me in terms of not having to deal with crashes to desktop, which have been quite annoying to say the least. and aggravating. So I was having all sorts of problems about 2 weeks ago. I mean, it was on the regular crashing to desktop. 2024 was, and it was usually happening when I was loading into an airport, and it didn't matter if I was using a built-in aircraft or an add-in, and or whether or not I had all of the things in the 2024 community folder emptied or not. So that's not it. So at any rate, it definitely has seemed to have helped me, so I thought I would pass that along to everyone else who might be interested in that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this edition of the Pilot's Lounge at that. I hope everybody is keeping well and having a great week. I've got several videos that have been released in the last couple of days, and some others that are forthcoming. Make sure and go check out the Cessna 404 review. I've also done one on the X-Cub, Cub Crafters X-Cub. It's quite good, quite fun. All right, gonna leave it there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those other fun things. Take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and until next time, cheers, y'all.